Every day, thousands of pilgrims, and millions during peak festivals, flood into a small town in Rajasthan. They are drawn to a single location, the Khatu Shyam temple. This devotion pulls from across the globe. Devotees travel from America and Australia to walk kilometers barefoot under the sun, carrying these bright orange flags as part of a grueling physical procession. They revere him as the savior of the defeated and the Kali Yuga avatar of Lord Krishna. Yet, despite this massive scale of worship, the identity of the ancient warrior behind the deity remains a mystery to many. Uncovering the true nature of Khatu Shyam requires tracing a supernatural bloodline back thousands of years to the battlefields of the Mahabharata. This investigation into the history of Khatu Shyam is collected, created, and presented by Pawan Thakur from Thakur Property Consultancy. The power felt of the temples today traces back to an ancient, inherited divinity, born from the smoke of a legendary assassination plot. To survive an assassination attempt by their cousins, the 5 Pandava brothers fled a palace of burning lacquer and disappeared into a dense, dangerous forest. During their exile, the strongest Pandava, Bhima, encountered and married the Rakshasi Hidimba. Their union produced a powerful half-demon son named Ghatotkacha. This family tree maps the lineage leading to the divine. Ghatotkacha married Ahilavati, the daughter of a demon king, resulting in the birth of their son, Barbaric. He inherited a formidable combination of traits, physical might and mystical capabilities. To augment this strength, Barbaric performed penance to Lord Shiva, receiving 3 infallible homing arrows capable of wiping out entire armies. He coupled this power with a solemn vow made to his mother. He would fight exclusively for the side that was losing. By the start of the Kurukshetra war, Barbaric was a warrior with unmatched inherited strength, bound by a moral vow that threatened to upend the destiny of the world. Lord Krishna recognized a fatal loophole in Barbaric's vow that could lead to the destruction of the universe. Because the Kauravas were destined to lose, Barbaric would be forced to join them. Once he tipped the scales, the Pandavas would begin to lose, forcing Barbaric to switch sides again, slaughtering both armies until only he remained. To prevent this, Krishna disguised himself as a Brahmin and intercepted Barbaric, challenging him to prove his lethal power by piercing every leaf on a single tree with a single arrow. Barbaric's arrow successfully targeted every leaf, even tracking the final leaf that Krishna had secretly hidden beneath his own foot. Having seen the warrior's absolute lethality, the Brahmin asked for charity. Krishna bypassed traditional offerings of gold or weapons, demanding Barbaric's own head to test his ultimate devotion. Recognizing the divine behind the disguise, Barbaric decapitated himself. He requested only one boon, the supernatural ability to watch the entirety of the Great War from a distance. Krishna granted the warrior a supreme blessing for his sacrifice. In the coming era of Kali Yuga, Barbaric would be worshipped by Krishna's own name, Shyam. Barbaric watched the war end without ever drawing his bow. His decapitation marked his transition from a mortal soldier into an eternal deity. Centuries later, the village of Khatu witnessed a miracle. A cow began spontaneously shedding milk over a patch of desert soil, leading the villagers to dig and uncover the buried divine head. Following a prophetic dream, King Rup Singh Chauhan built a grand temple in 1027 AD to enshrine the head and establish it as a site of pilgrimage. The spot of the excavation became the Shanplund, a sacred reservoir whose waters are believed to wash away the sins of those who bathe in them. The site's supernatural reputation grew when a nearby Shivalinga allegedly bled to repel an attack by Emperor Aurangzeb's army, forcing the soldiers to retreat in fear. The 18-kilometer barefoot trek of the Nishan Yatra is a grueling physical tribute, where each flag carried represents the ultimate sacrifice of Barbaric, offering his head to Krishna. Khatu Shyam stands as a living promise that true devotion elevates the mortal soul, and that the divine will always be the refuge for the defeated. This exploration of the divine was collected, created, and presented by Pawan Thakur from Thakur Property Consultancy.